Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Terry Talks. This is part two of me being charged. Okay, so let's just round this thing up here. So, I was sexually harassed. I reported it. Nothing happened. So, the smarter thing was let me get some protection to have because employees are harassing me. So, we got a taser. Kept it in my pocket. Ended up putting it in my drawer one day. I was changing my office around, forgot it was in the drawer. Got called out on COVID. Apparently, I had symptoms. Really didn't, but they told me I had to stay out of work until I had two negative tests within 48 hours. Okay, so boom. My room was anonymously searched and they found the taser. Okay, so I was charged, paid the fine, case closed, everything good. Worked with another 2.5 months. And then the supervisor comes to me and says, "Hey, we're going to have a meeting." And I'm like, "Okay, meeting. I don't know what about, but okay." We have the meeting. And he then tells me I'm being charged because the guy that I accused of sexual harassment is now saying he didn't harass me, although he admitted it previously in the case that they did all the fact findings. He admitted it. They then turned around and said that he said none of that was true and that I threatened another employee's life and that's why I had to taser. So I have been terminated. I have been terminated for bringing a taser on VA property. They consider it a weapon. I had to talk to the director and plead my case. Did all of that. The man had 15 days to decide and he decided to let me go. Now you have there's these people that's like, oh, you need to fight it. Oh, you need to contact me too. You need to stand up, blah, blah, blah. What exactly do you want me to do that for? Do you want me to do that for you? Are you worried about other women at the VA? Like, what is the purpose? Because, yes, I was fired. Yes, I was pissed because I was only trying to protect myself. In the 6 years of working at the VA, not to mention, I'm a veteran. I've been taking care of people all my adult life. To get fired for something like that is ridiculous. To be fired because I stood up for myself is ridiculous. And to also have my health care being in that same facility, I went up there maybe a month ago. As soon as I pulled into the parking lot, guess who was standing out there at his truck? My harasser. And you know what my first thought was? I should just run his ass over. Not to mention, he's right back in his workspace, right back at the front entrance when you walk in the door, where every day he used to harass me, blow kisses, wink his eye, all type of things like that. Granted, no, I don't work there anymore, so I don't have to deal with that, but you let go of someone that stood up for themselves, he's still there. Not to mention, going through the process, I had an authority tell me, if you keep pushing this, they're gonna get rid of you. So I'm not gonna stand down. And I didn't. And being let go has been the best thing ever. But, these things have to be known and these things have to be said because there are so many women and there are so many victims that are employed at the VA or sometimes maybe patients, that are being harassed every day by these perverts that admit to doing things, have multiple charges on them, but they're still there. They get moved to an area where they're behind closed doors. They can't, come a certain radius towards you, but the people who stand up for themselves get fired. All in all, fuck the VA.